No pukesters helping me to the left, and no pukesters helping me to the right. Didn't need them then, don't need them now.
You are the ex-champion, Olin.
Now this is the way, Tony and David, that you do the figure four leg lock.
Coming at you live from Cousin Tyrone's basement.
Here in King Gunther's guest room, we got some shit to handle this weekend. And we'll get to that a little bit later, but I feel like I'm looking good. Shout out to the Rumble fam, you know what I'm saying? Went in and got some boxing this morning, some core. I'm out here, baby. Shout out to Mach over here. Shout out to my neighbors right now who are getting turf. I guess I should say King Gunther's neighbors who had an immaculate lawn. It was like the putting green at one of these PGA Tour places. And he decided I'm getting turf put in, and it hurt him because he loves working in the yard. But with that said, the turf, they cut up all the grass. He had beautiful grass. So he was like, hey, you want any of this? Just come grab it. They're going to come get it tomorrow. So I went and got some, put it in the backyard. Cause I dealt with a lot of yard shit. I know people don't care about this. We're going to get to wrestling momentarily. As a homeowner, when you have a yard, it's a lot of work. And sometimes, some years it's not, other years it is. This year, it's a lot of work for me. I had grubs. Little bugs that turn into beetles. They were eating the grass. Didn't know that. Came back from Vegas. Whoa, what's up in my yard? Why is this happening over here? And what are these dead spots? Anyways, work in progress. It's been 100 degrees every damn day here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Hot as shit. And you can't overwater because then you're an asshole because we're in a drought. And we have been my whole life. Anyways, Dre, what's good, son? How you feeling? I got a lot of other stuff to touch on, but I wanted to throw that out there. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna ask. I mean, we're in the drought. Obviously, you got a smart neighbor that's conserving water. Why don't you run the turf route?
Because it's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm not to that level of throw some money at some shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't have that yet. They're older, house is paid off, kids are all gone, cars are paid off, you know what I mean? So and they still work. They're both in their early 60s. Great human beings, these neighbors. But I ain't got it. I ain't got it, you know?
Gotcha. I feel you.
But at some point I would love to, but right now it's just not an option.
Well, it falls in line, right? Like we got jellyfish lights first, and then we can work towards turf, right?
Swear to God, if my wife watches this and she hears that.
I'm advocating for these jellyfish lights. I think they're dope.
I do want them. I'm not going to lie. It's nice to have every holiday, whatever it is. You get cool little colors and designs. But, you know, we've got a cat that shares your name. And the medical bills for this little guy is just running through the roof. Had to take him back yesterday. And they were like, well, hopefully this works. If not, let's do another CT scan. I said, how about we don't? And say we did. And you just keep giving me shit because I am about done here. Okay.
Right, man. Hopefully Drake can get it together, man.
Yeah. He's good though. He's great, but you know, it's just little things. You wouldn't know it by the way he acts, but ugh. Anyways, one more thing I need to get off my chest and then we can get to wrestling. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, sure.
Two things. They both tie in together. Yesterday I had a hell of a day at work. You know, we all have jobs. We all have real jobs, most of us. And I'm somewhat newer to this organization, so I'm still trying to figure things out, right? And you ask certain people for certain tips or certain questions that are, let's say they're over a certain, let's say we're at WWE, okay? Well, I'm going to relate my job to WWE. And I go to Triple H. I say, Paul, hey, man, quick question on booking. If you're going to do this, what is the explanation to the people or whatever? You know, what's your thoughts? How are we getting it? And if Paul was to come back to me and say, hey, did you talk to Bob about this? Or did you ask Bob? Did you ask Bob? And I say, I don't know who Bob is. Like, who's Bob? And then Paul then sends me a link to an AI chatbot to ask that. That happened to me yesterday. And I about lost my shit on this person. Because this person has all the knowledge and is over this specific segment of what my company does. And they told me, did you ask Bob? So then I then wanted, I had to close my laptop because this person's pay grade is way above mine, like astronomically above mine, right? What I wanted to say is then why the fuck are you here? Sorry, pardon my language. Yesterday was a day. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't. So then I asked Bob. This then parlays into my next point, all around AI, right? We had a class this morning at work about AI and different ways to use it and to make our jobs easier. Instagram has been a place where you always see different things, AI videos, AI, blah, blah, blah. You sent me one the other day and I said, Dre, this is AI. You know what I mean? When they're making the cool little, anyways, it doesn't matter what they were making, but they're making some cool shit. Dre was like, oh, you should get some of these. I'm like, this isn't real. And he goes, got me. The newest wave, and I posted about this today. The newest wave is fake, like motivational quotes or statements being made by politicians or athletes or celebrities, musicians, whatever. And people are posting these thinking they're real. And so I said, please, folks, if you're under the age of 50, because I think at 50, you should be able to like distinguish these things, right?
Yeah.
Please don't
they're
share.
getting good. They're getting
Please
good.
don't. Well, they're getting good, but also at the same time, if you see a reel on Instagram and it just has clips, like let's say, like I saw one today, and Big Country posted it. Shout out to Big Country, love you to death. One of the bright stars in this industry. But it was The Rock saying something. I don't remember what it was about. But if you listen, you can hear that it's pieced together. It's AI saying these things. They use The Rock's voice. And the video is just images of The Rock, little clips of The Rock wrestling, doing different things. We got to stop posting. We got to stop sharing these things.
Well, here's the thing: is it the message, or is it that it's fake? Right? Like you could agree with an AI message; it might motivate you.
Yep, but also where this gets scary and where this can F things up, we already know, and we're going to get a little political here. The president of the United States went on TV last night and said a whole bunch of bullshit that wasn't the real thing that was found in this whole investigation they've been doing. So people could take that at face value and not dig into the documents that were released, right? And say, oh my God, we're in danger. This is awful. This then coattails into AI. These videos, you could think that, I don't know, name anybody, right?
Mitch McConnell.
President of the United States, Mitch McConnell. Okay, let's name somebody else. I mean, the president says wild, off the wall shit that, truthfully, I think AI would probably be more honest. But then you have other people where it could be, I don't even know, just someone in power. Let's say it's someone, the leader of North Korea. Okay,
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, and let's say that someone made a video of him talking and saying things about tomorrow, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to blow up New York City. People are going to be like, holy shit. And then people are going to share this, and then misinformation gets passed around. And then everyone's terrified. It could be something as crazy as that, or something as crazy or as simple as like, oh, we aren't allowing whatever at Jazz games, Utah Jazz games, or WWE has decided to go this route. But then misinformation gets going, and then it's just going to get off. It's going to get worse than it already is. Okay, so be smart. You got to stop it at the root of the problem. And regardless if it's a great motivational post or some crazy bullshit, just don't share it. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Like, have fun with AI. It's fun at times, but don't spread misinformation. Like and just like it makes us triple and quadruple check the facts behind things. Right.
Yeah.
I've jokingly say Mitch McConnell, but we looking for proof of life of this man, and we don't know if this man's alive.
Yeah.
And they posted that photo that looked very AI-ish.
And also just like a very long statement when he could have just put up a quick video. Boom. But there's reasons behind that we won't go into here because we're going to start talking wrestling. But like the reasons behind it are pretty wild, and like the cover up of it all is insane too. But we got Saturday Night's Mine. This Terrence Howard on this show now.
Come
Saturday
on,
Night's main event this weekend, and we got a lot of stuff in wrestling. So where do you want to start, my guy?
I said let's start with Saturday night's main event. Let's start there, and then I want to do a bracket system, counting down to the number one wrestler.
Yes,
I mean, it's. I mean, there's so many wrestlers, right?
In my opinion,
yeah, exactly. And it's not your favorite wrestlers counted down to one. It was literally. Well, we'll jump into it in just a minute. But let's start off with Saturday's main event that's happening this Saturday night. Are you so excited?
Yeah, I am. I'm probably gonna have to watch it later. I have a date night with my wife. Babysitter coming over to chill with young Dusty. So, but yes, and also, it's next Saturday night's main event is on Sunday. But yes, I am excited. I'm excited for two things, but we have a card of 4. Where do you want to start? Or do you want me to maybe throw it to you?
I want to reverse a little bit. Babysitter, is this somebody that is just like a neighborhood teenager, like back in the 90s and 80s, or is this like a family friend?
This is a woman who does nanny work. Because
you bought a professional.
Yeah, because has it been 2 years now? Probably close to 2 years, maybe a year and a half, where we essentially just left my son with my in-laws, right? And sometimes if we weren't available, we had to change our plans. I was like, it's time to get a babysitter in here. So shout out to my wife. Well, wife went to care.com. We went through a couple, and then we found one who my son at the time, and still is, big Harry Potter head, you know what I mean? And this woman is also very much so into Harry Potter. So they have a good time. She comes over 3 to 4 hours, depending, hangs out with him, make sure he eats, doesn't, start the house on fire, whatnot. And we come back and everything's good. But yeah, it is a little bit more going to, I ain't got it for the turf. Priorities.
See, you're a better father than me because I look at your son. He's a very respectful kid. He's very nice. He's a smart kid.
Yeah.
I'll just let him be by himself for a few hours. I think he'd be fine. Him and Dre just kind of run the house. He'd be fine.
I was alone often at the age of 8, but we're in different times now. And yeah, my wife wasn't. Someone was always home. So,
I think you painted a really good horror movie where it's like you leave your son at home and then like the neighbor that's patching up the turf ends up being like a serial killer.
Yeah. Burying bodies underneath the turf and he sees it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Saturday night's main event. Well, is it Saturday? Oh, it is Saturday.
Yeah.
The next one.
The next one is Sundays. Yeah. Labor Day.
What are we starting with?
It's got to be the Danhausen match, right? Danhausen is the king of New York City, him and Jalen Brunson. So it kind of feels like that's how they start off hot. So him against JD McDonough, JD with Dominic Mysterio. It's a no DQ match, which would lead you to believe that someone's going to come through and help old Danhausen.
And you know who that is, right?
No, tell me. Who is it? Tell us.
SAWFT Soft.
So are they both coming back?
Well, they already announced Cass.
Enzo and Cass? Yeah.
They announced him. They have not announced Enzo, but Enzo has been hinting at some stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I mean, it would make sense. How you doing in New York City? It would make 100. The pop would be crazy. They come out with some Knicks jerseys, real swaggy. Maybe Brunson comes out with them. Hey, I brought some friends, and then boom, I'm a certified G. And you can't
that would be tough.
Keep that.
Yes, because Brunson can't necessarily. Yeah, me too. My leg, I can feel it. Because Brunson had that surgery, so can't wrestle, right? But that would be. He comes out and is like, I can't, blah, 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 but I brought some backup. And then those dudes were so over for a period of time, dude. Like, I know you didn't watch at that time. They were over. What do they say? Over like Rover.
Yeah. So I like you mentioned, I did not watch during that time, but I went back, watched some of their old stuff, watched the promo they cut against the Dudley Boys, like just super good. And then obviously I followed Real One once he went to a fourth rope.
Yeah.
And then so I'm excited to see them get back into it, see what they do for the tag division, because as we know, the men's tag division has been on life support. Let's see what they do.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And that just means that Danhausen's getting the win. Danhausen maybe at some point reaches Goldberg levels of undefeated streak. I don't know.
The curse streak. I mean, the curse is real, and JD McDonough, unfortunately, you're cursed. The whole Judgment Day is cursed.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Yeah, and no way to beat the curse. Tagline, join the uncursed. That's a tagline for Saturday night's main event.
I dig it.
All right, okay. Isn't there supposed to be a Roman Reigns thing too? Let me look at my notes. Yeah, Reigns will appear at the show as he will be accompanied by Jalen Brunson of the Knicks. This event will be a part of Fanatics Fest. So I wonder if that's like the pre-show or how that actually works.
That's what I would assume, right? That they. I don't think he's pulling up to actual Saturday night's main event.
Well, it's all in the same place because Fanatics Fest is in New York City. Like,
Gotcha.
It's all right there. Yeah.
It's not an MSG though, is it?
Yeah. Or Fanatics Fest or Saturday night's main event?
No, Fanatics Fest.
Oh no, I don't believe so. I believe it's just all around.
Okay.
The city.
So are we gonna get him and Oba maybe face to face or what?
Maybe.
They've been trying to get the police to keep Oba back.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was Brock. My bad.
Oh, Brock and Oba. You're right.
Yeah, my bad.
It would be who would it be? Punk?
Yeah. No, Punk just got a title.
Seth.
Who would it
be? Seth. It'd be Seth.
Rollins. That's right.
What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? It's Friday.
I apologize.
Yeah, Seth. Maybe Seth crashes the party. There's been a lot of talk around, like, we're on Saturday night's main event, but SummerSlam's next. But there's been a lot of talk around, like, who's the bad guy here? Who's the heel? Neither one of them. I know Roman wants to be a heel, but he's just never gonna be.
I feel like in this whole thing so far that we've got with the two of them, we know originally Rollins was the backstabber, right? We know that he was the weasel, but it feels like the people are divided. Everybody's chanting, doing the Seth Rollins chants. Everybody's still acknowledging the tribal chief.
Yeah.
I think this is a win-win for the people.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah. I mean, we'll cover that later. I just wanted to throw that out there. Next match. I don't know, man. Not really into it. Not really into it at all.
Bayley?
No. My assumption is that's the third match.
I'm
going to say Paige and Bree against Fatal Influence. I think Fatal Influence gets the win. But, like, I feel like the Paige and Bree thing was just like, holy shit. And then it was like, thoughts. Am I wrong?
I think it started deflated. I don't think anybody wanted Paige to come back into a tag. If you're gonna run Paige, put her in the Intercontinental picture. Let her go against Sol Ruka. Let her go towards that. Or even the American title, or the USA title. But
the American title.
I think you're right. I think it's Fatal Influence, but I feel like they're gonna win. But I also feel like Fatal Influence isn't over like I think they thought they would be.
Right. Yeah.
They're super young though.
Yeah, they are. And then maybe this just is because they're a real team. You know what I mean? Not like patched together. So maybe it just elevates them. I don't know.
But yeah, Fatal Influence wins.
I mean, the tag division for a while was just like great. Like, holy shit, we have all these teams. And now it's just kind of like they're all off doing their own things because they were patched together. Right? You had Rhea and EO and you had all the others. So
I agree.
The next, so who do you got there? Fatal Influence as well?
Fatal Influence for sure.
Okay.
And maybe I mean it's about time for Brie to come back, right? Like I don't know.
Nikki.
Nikki.
Yeah.
Maybe Nikki comes
Oh,
and
it has to
crosses
be.
them the titles, right?
Yeah, gotta be. We gotta get. Yeah, that's more interesting than them just being a tag team. I think so.
Yeah, that's the split.
Yeah. Bailey, Lyra.
All right, I don't know if you said this already, but I am not liking this unhinged Lyra Valkyria. Like, I feel like I seen online somebody said they're burying her, and I can kind of see it. Man, she was over. She was a baby face. She had the perfect walkout song. She had everybody wooing, and now we get this weird deranged, which is it's weird because I thought that's what we're gonna get from Bailey when Bailey was hearing voices in her head and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like they flipped it. It's like, oh no, you go ahead, you go with that gimmick, you know.
Right.
And now it's, I mean, because Lyra can wrestle her ass off, and it's gonna be a good match. But I just don't like where they're going with this, and I think Bailey will get the win.
I think I'm okay with her having this like new persona, and only because I feel like the old one was getting stale. She was so good, then they kind of just had her doing other shit that just wasn't super interesting. So like, I think try it for a little bit. I'm okay with it, but I'm gonna say Lyra gets the win. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Straight up win, huh? No foolery.
Well, for sure, tomfoolery. You know what I mean? But little cheat. I lie, I cheat, I steal. A little bit of that, maybe.
Hey, who is Tom? And when do we find out about this foolery? Like, who is Tom?
It's a good question. I'll ask Bob.
All right.
Yeah, I'll ask
You know
Bob.
You know what else is funny is I forget who said it. I was watching something and they referenced the old reference. You know, we all know it, Big Booty Judy. And I was like, I put in my mental Rolodex of booties, and I was like, I don't think I've ever met a Judy with a nice booty. So I don't know where Big Booty Judy came from.
I don't know a Judy. I've actually in life I've never met a Judy.
See, Judith? No Judith?
Myers, no. Michael Myers' mom.
Didn't have a booty.
Not that we know about.
I challenge anybody on the internet to DM us at Figure the Number 4 podcast or at Figure the Number 4 pod. And if you know a Judy with a big booty, let me know. Don't let Wonder know. Let me know.
Yeah, he needs to see it. I just tried to ask IT real quick, and what they're coming back with is in the film ATL. There was a character named Big Booty Judy. Obviously, this name is way before that, but it was played by Buffy the Body. And if you remember Buffy, yes,
she had body.
Yeah, but that's not where it started from. Let's see, this slang, a rhyming slang term that emerged in the 90s. Hip hop culture to describe a woman with a large backside. I love reading some of this shit. It's so funny. But no original Judy. Judith Myers may have had a little thing back there. I don't know. I got to go back and watch it.
Let me find out. Judge Judy just got a fatty.
Oh, imagine. It's like just a BBL back there. All right, main event.
Oh man, this is going quick.
Well, there's only 4 matches on this thing. Yeah. I don't love this. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't love this, but Punk and Cody versus Gunther and Sammy.
Who's seen that coming?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, not me.
Not me at all.
Yeah, don't love it. Don't love it at all. But what do you think? Who's? It's got to be Punk and Cody. Got to win.
They all want this title though.
Yeah, titles. Yeah, that's true.
They all want it. Why are we tagging?
That's what's so stupid. But yes, I'm gonna go Punk and Cody. Like, we're not gonna have the babies lose. They're not
in
losing.
New York in MSG.
Yeah.
Gunther. God, does Gunther put CM Punk to sleep?
I would love like a Gunther crash out, like him literally just beating the shit out of all 3 of them. Like maybe Sammy's like, yeah, let's do it, and then they do it, and then bam, Sammy, don't trust any DTA, you son of a bitch. Give me a beer.
Maybe that's what they do.
Yeah. But I don't think the babies are losing. Saturday night's main event. Got to feel good about it. Minus when John Cena tapped out. Which, by the way, is Gunther just like, are we putting Gunther to the side, WWE? Like, I understand he's in this main event. Feels like we're getting him against Aldis at SummerSlam, which feels weird. Probably going to be a good match because Gunther doesn't have bad matches, but like, seems like something happened and we just decided to derail that guy. Story.
What would have been though? Like, he's been consistent, right?
Do we feel? And I have no proof of this, zero proof, and haven't read anything. It seemed to me, if we rewind, what are we in July? If we rewind to Rumble, that it felt like the plan was Gunther, Brock, SummerSlam, ending Brock's career. We're going to keep this whole thing going. And something happened to where that changed. I understand we're trying to set up Oba for the next 15 years as the monster, right? But like, I swear that was the plan from everything we had seen and read and was making sense. And then now he's probably fighting Nick Aldis.
I'll tell you what happened. 3 letters happened. O-B-A. 4 letters, 1 word. F-E-M-I. Femi. That dude, yeah, he caught fire. Like, who could have seen that? I mean, we seen it, right? Because we seen what he was doing in NXT, but maybe the higher ups were just like, nah, let's run with Gunther. It's gonna be fine. We'll be good at SummerSlam. And then Oba's like, yeah, hold my beer, guys. I'm coming in and I'm strutting all the way to the top.
Maybe, or do you think maybe Brock was like, no, I'm not losing to him. He's not going to choke Brock Lesnar out and end my career.
I don't know. It seems like Brock Lesnar's been so easy going with this whole Oba thing. Like, he's been squashed.
It's different though. It's like actual like pinning. Blah, blah. It's not. Brock prides himself on being like a real badass, right? And upholding his character to that too.
Yeah.
And always getting the better of somebody in most cases. Like when Goldberg squashed him and then he came back and finally beat Goldberg, which was the stupidest fucking storyline ever. But like, imagine him tapping out to Gunther, right? I feel like maybe he's like, no, I'm not doing that. And they're like, well, this is how Gunther ends careers. So we got to find something else. Something just doesn't feel right because it felt like this should have been Gunther's spot. Though I love Oba and him. This has been super entertaining, but I just mean if we rewind to January, this isn't what we were thinking.
Well, let me put you in Brock Lesnar's boots. Would you rather be retired by Oba Femi or Gunther? And I know you have bias, but
I think I understand that, but I think Oba has the potential to be so huge. He already is very popular, but like I said, next 10, 15 years, Gunther's not like a spring chicken by any means. He'll probably be wrestling another 5 to 8 years, you would imagine. But it just seemed like that was the thing. Like, and I understand Brock, like if you want to set up the next monster, then Oba's that guy. Athletic, all that. You know what I mean? Talker, great, fucking built like a goddamn building, Are
you gonna answer the question?
Oba.
Thank you. All right.
But that's only, again, January, we weren't saying this. And then we had that small moment in the Rumble between the two of them. And it was like, oh, okay. But sometimes WWE doesn't capitalize off that shit, right? Like those little moments, like going back, remember when we had Jacob and Braun Breaker staring at each other and we were like, oh my God. And then they both kind of went separate ways, right? Like there was nothing after that. And maybe in 2 years we get something, but they seem to be in very different spots right now. So
yeah, WWE does this often, and we've seen this in the DJ culture where you're having a fire set, you're going off, and then you just play the wrong song at the wrong time, and then you lose the rhythm, right? It's like that's what the WWE is doing to us right now. They had us on the dance floor, fire. Everybody's doing the worm. And then all of a sudden that Lionel Richie came on at midnight and it just wasn't hitting. It's like
you just got to know your audience. You know what I mean?
they didn't read the audience, they didn't read the crowd, and they had so many chances to just capitalize on fire moments. And maybe it's them trying to do a slow burn. But look, when you have that much talent and you can make tons of money and you put on so many events, let the fire burn. Let's go. Let the fire burn. Let it go.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree. And that's also another reason why I'm like, why aren't we having Oba Roman right now? But here we are.
Yeah, like not having EO in WrestleMania. What the freak, man?
Right. We've covered that to death. You got Cody and Punk, or are you going some?
I'm going.
Sammy?
I'm going heels. I'm going Gunther and Sammy.
All right. I'm not mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at either. You know what I mean? I just hope there's a solid ending that leaves us in a cliffhanger, if you will. If you will, Daddy. Yes.
Does he talk like that to the babysitter?
So she hasn't been here in a couple months, but the last time she was here, he said, "Do you know who Dusty Rhodes is?" And she was like, "No."
he educates her. Hey, come on, Dad. Put this DVD on for you, baby.
Yeah. Well, I have an old toy of Dusty, so he, that we got out of storage, and so he showed her. She was like, "Oh, okay." Got zero interest in it.
All right, Wonder. Let's jump over to Wrestler of the Week. Who is your Wrestler of the Week?
God, I didn't even write one down. Let me go through my notes. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't think I did. I'm gonna go. You know who I'm gonna go with? He didn't even wrestle. It's kind of lame to do that. But I loved the Roman and Seth ending to Raw. And man, Roman really they were, throwing little jabs, and then Roman got that knife and went when he said, I don't have the exact quote here. I could pull it up, but something along the lines of, what happens if you do win and you get this belt? You're just going to get injured again. And it was like, oh, you son of a bitch. You just feel for Seth. You're like, God damn it. Because what do you say? Because it's the truth.
Yeah, or he just pulls a fakery again.
That's true. So with that said, I'm just going to go Roman. I'm going Roman. Because it made me even... I was already excited for the match because it's just they're two great wrestlers. But that was like, ooh, that's the line. That's the thing right there.
I think we're kind of on the same wavelength, except I did not pick Seth Rollins. I'm actually going Maxine Dupree. Maxine Dupree hitting Otis with the fake kiss, and then she just shows him her true colors and is like, "Yo, you ever thought I was going to kiss you?"
Yeah, poor guy.
And then my man Austin Theory comes in with the fat boy. I was like, "No, man, that hurts, man, my man." And then Tozawa gets his balls up and it's like, "Nah, homie, I got my homies back." And then it's like, nah, they both got squashed. Maxine Dupree, she is the devil in a black dress.
Jezebel, if you will. Yes. Yeah. She's a little Jezebel to come through and just cause all kinds of havoc. You know what I'm saying? She can make you think. She'll have you eating out of the palm of a hand, baby, and then all of a sudden you get kicked in the nuts, and it's a wrap for you, daddy.
Man, Otis was so close to getting that kiss. We all know that Otis loves her.
Otis loves him some blonde women, bro. That's Otis.
And he pulls him.
Yeah. What was homegirl's name who does OnlyFans now?
I don't know. I was going to say CJ Perry, but that's, what's his name's wife?
Rusev. Damn, man. I'm telling you, get older, bro, and you forget shit. It doesn't matter.
Hey, ask your son. He knows.
Oh, he doesn't know that yet. I am not excited for that stage of life.
Oh, man, I'm in it.
Yeah, I know. I saw little Gerald with the shit on his lip. You know what I mean? A little bit of little dirt right here. Like, you can take care of that
everywhere.
Get a wash rag, little guy.
Oh man, yeah, the grooming talk, the you know what talk, oh man, it's all happening and it's reoccurring. You know what I mean? It's reoccurring.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're a few years away, so enjoy this adolescent time while you can.
Yeah. Yeah. He has, for the most part, zero interest in girls, which is cool with me right now. I'm like, he hints at things, but it's, he's still too young. Thank God. Thank
Yeah.
God. It's going to be gross soon. He's going to be stinking and just all kinds of shit.
Oh, bro, I was at the boxing gym yesterday with the kids and Tavian and bro, all those little boys stink. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna donate some deodorant to this damn gym. Y'all, all you got, there's no reason y'all should just be funky.
Yeah. Especially off the jump. Like my son, when he's in his workouts or he's playing a game afterwards, he stinks because he's been sweating. But goddamn, I'm not ready for that. Like, just wake up, open the door, like, hey man, wake up. And it's like,
oh man, I've gotten to the point with Tavian. This is dad talk. This is the dad talk portion of the show.
Dad corner.
Yeah. Yesterday I tell Tavian, I give him a list. I text it to him. I'm like, yo, this is your list of things that you need to do before we leave. 9:30. We leave at 12:45 ish, right? So he has hours to knock off this checklist. Simple things: brush your teeth, do your hair, put your deodorant on, take out the trash, clean
Wash
your
your
room. Exactly, right? All that stuff. Something he can get done within 30 to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
This fool waits until 30 minutes until we have to leave. I'm like, dog.
I hate kids, bro.
And then gets mad at me. I'm like, dog, I gave you this hours before. I said, look, do the stuff you don't want to do first, and then you can have fun, play a game, talk to your friends, whatever. Like, that's your time. But get the stuff that needs to be done first. Yeah.
They always wait, bro. They always wait. I got a story to tell you. We have to do it off the air because it involves some shithead kid, but I don't feel comfortable saying it here. But remind me after we're done to tell you, because holy moly!
All right. Well, I do want to jump into the 16-man bracket that there's some women on here. Bracket that I told you I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I asked you, I said, do you want to pick the 16 or do you want me? You said, Dre, you pick the 16, exclude The Rock and exclude Stone Cold for obvious reasons. Okay. So I did 16 guys, 1 seed through 8 seed, and on both sides, right? On one side of wrestling, on the other side of wrestling. I could have got real intricate with this and did like heels and faces, but no, we're just gonna
good mix up. And again, this isn't my favorite of the two, but who I think was the better wrestler or had the better career. I just want to make sure I nail this down, because the video that inspired this, I could have fought the guy with what he answered, because it was I'm not even going to shout him out because it was dog shit. But give me my criteria here. Yeah.
All right. And this is only 16, so don't be mad if your personal favorite's not on here. All right. All right. At the 1. The first round, Undertaker, Andre the Giant.
Oh, you son of a bitch! That's a 1-8. That's the hardest 1-8 ever. I have to go Taker just for the longevity, the streak. But what Andre meant, like this is the shittiest 1-8 ever matchup possible. But Andre is one of my all-time favorites. But it's not about favorites. It's about careers, what they meant to wrestling, blah, blah, blah. So I'll go Taker, but that's down to the wire, right? I'll go Taker. I love Andre, though. That's okay.
Next up, Mick Foley and Ric Flair.
It's another hard one. I got to go Flair. Mick Foley's incredible. 3 different personalities. A great human being. Flair, maybe not the best human being, but when you think wrestling for so many years and eras, you think Ric Flair. So I'll go Flair. I probably like Mick more, but yeah.
Okay, next one. Rhea Ripley in China.
I mean, if there was no China, there'd probably not be a Rhea. But I'll go Rhea. China's reign was a little bit shorter, and Rhea has just been like the biggest female star ever. Yeah.
And by the way, the names that I got, I did ask social media for some names, some of their favorites. So that's compiled of the internet's favorites as well.
Perfect.
All right. Sting and Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, Dusty. Shit. Crazy. And I learned to like Sting later in life. But I think from a career standpoint, Dusty, like you can't go over Dusty with those two.
All right, next one. Bret Hart and Roman Reigns.
Oh, fuck. These are all hard. I'll go, oh my God. I'll go Roman, even though Bret was probably the reason WWE survived through the mid-90s. But Roman is, again, just so huge and has been a top guy for such a long time and, like, makes you care about the storylines. There was some shit with Bret early. Yeah, I should say this anyway. I'm not going to go any further. I'll just go Roman.
All right, next one. Hulk Hogan and Macho Man.
I hate that you put those two together.
The mega powers.
Because my heart and everything I have says to go with this guy. But if we're looking at career and what they meant to wrestling, I can't believe I'm doing this. Yeah, I'll go Hogan, but that Mach is my guy.
Obviously,
probably my favorite wrestler.
Obviously not. Yeah. All right, Eddie Guerrero.
Oh,
and Kurt Angle.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna go Eddie. I don't need to explain any further. Eddie is, yeah. I just won't give any more explanation.
Last one here on the first round. 3 letters on both of them. Triple H and HBK.
HBK. Yep. Love HBK.
All right, now we go down to round number 2.
2.
Undertaker and Ric Flair.
I knew this was coming. I'm going to go Taker. Oof. Yeah, body of work is just, he meant more in the long run, I think. Better character, but Rick was amazing. I'll go Taker.
Rhea Ripley and Dusty Rhodes.
Yo,
out of all these that I've seen on the internet, I've never seen this matchup. Rhea Ripley and Dusty Rhodes. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm going to go Dusty. Obviously, I said Rhea's like the biggest female star ever. I think about Dusty's career and then also what Dusty did in NXT and probably worked a lot with Rhea to establish who she was, even though she went to such a high level on the main card. But I'll go Dusty, baby.
Roman Reigns and Hogan.
I mean, I don't know how you got bigger than Hulk Hogan from 87 to like 90. But with that said, that does feel like a shorter reign. But then you had his second go around with the NWO. Holy shit. But then such a fall off. I'm going to go Roman just because my heart tells me to. Feels kind of weird, though.
Acknowledge your tribal chief.
Feels a little weird.
All right. Eddie Guerrero and HBK.
I like Eddie more, but you got to go HBK.
All right. Third round. This is our co-main event, our semifinals.
Holy moly.
Undertaker, Dusty Rhodes.
Taker. I think this is where Dusty meets his end. Yep.
Roman Reigns and HBK.
It's a hard one. Because there's such a long period when I wasn't watching wrestling when HBK came back and just had such a big. But I think I got the number of WrestleMania's headline. I think I got to go Roman.
All right. And the main event we never got, Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. Who do you got?
It's got to be Undertaker. It has to be.
The dead
like
man.
You think about character, and they did wrestle that WrestleMania 33, but it was just not, it was a different time. But it has to be Taker. Like, he is the epitome of wrestling. Wrestled so long that he fucking can barely walk now, right? All the surgeries, amazing character that he kept up for so long, but was able to reinvent himself into the American Badass, had a good run there, then back to Taker. Like, when you think of wrestling from the early 90s when he came in to 5 years ago, you can see Taker there and in integral spots. So, yep, it's got to be Taker.
All right. That is our number one off of this bracket. But let us know, do you agree with Wonder? Do you agree with the names that are on here? Should we pick different names? Should we do this again? Should we do maybe an all women one? Should we do a all heel one, an all babyface one? Like, what should we do? I think
I'd love to do a jobber one, like Brooklyn Brawler versus the Red Rooster, like that type of shit. I don't know. There's not really jobbers anymore. It's Tozawa, poor guy, but outside of that, there really isn't jobbers.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Wonder. Well, let's wrap this thing up. B, where can the people follow us?
Figure the number 4 podcast, wherever you get podcasts. It seems like Enzo and Cass are coming back. SAWFT.
Soft.
That. Figure the number 4 podcast, review podcast. Enjoy Saturday night's main event. Dre, are you DJing for any UFC cards that are the best ever since McGregor couldn't last more than a round? Just wondering.
Yo, I put that on social media. I said, man, Connor lasted longer than I would have. And then somebody was like, nah, don't count yourself short.
Yeah. You could probably move around a little bit.
Right. Against Max Holloway. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
No, you're right. No, I'm not anywhere this week. Actually, I am. I'm helping out with some filming stuff.
Plumbing?
No,
plumbing?
Filming. No.
Oh, I thought you said plumbing.
Filming. I'm gonna be shooting some footage for a concert happening at City Creek somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, somebody was like, "Hey, can you help work a camera for me?" I was like, "Yeah, I got you. Don't worry." So I'll be there. But I just concluded. I just wrapped up, as they say in the biz. I shouldn't say wrapped up. I wrapped up my first episode of a series that, it wasn't even supposed to be a series. It was just me following one of my friends around with the camera that has a fight coming up. Mike Jones.
Who?
Yep, Mike Jones. He has a big fight coming up August 8th for BKFC Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship at Sturgis. He wins this fight. He goes on to fight for a belt, a world title that he can bring back here to Utah. So awesome. I just wanted to capture, going back to like when you seen the old boxing or Showtime, like the 24/7, you get to see like their life and what they do on the daily and some of the training. That's what I wanted to bring to him. And so I spent 5 hours with him on a golf course in Price and got a bunch of footage there. Went to his house, got some footage of him and his home life. And then I just wrapped up last night with him training. So I'm going to piece all this stuff together. I don't know how it's going to come out. I don't know how it's going to look. I'm not a filmmaker. I'm not a person I don't even know how to work my camera really. But I was like, I am done waiting. Like these are stories that I want to hear. And since the filmmakers aren't making them, I was like, I got a camera, I got time, let's go. And so I did that, and then it turned into me following another guy that I like. His name's Hunter Birdsley. Hunter is a young father. His daughter will be one coming up December 25th, and he has a wife.
Nice.
Yep, he has a wife that's Colombian, and so they invited me over to their house to watch the World Cup game that Colombia was in, and got some footage of him training. Wrapped that up, and then I was like, well, my son's in a boxing class with a program that's doing cool things for South Salt Lake and kids around our community. I was like, that's a story that needs to be told. So I followed them yesterday during their training.
Nice.
Got the story behind that. So that wrapped up. And then I got Maria Hernandez, who is a woman pro boxer. Well, she's turning pro September 12th in Oregon. She's representing Utah out there. And so I am going to film with her shortly. That will have 4 episodes. I'm going to wrap that up, call that a season 1, and then that will be coming out for the people here shortly.
Nice. Season 2 is all about OnlyFans models. And Dre, the first episode is with myself because I need to pay for this cat's medical bills. So that's going to get weird because we're friends, but just, season 2 coming after season 1. And when I say coming, hey, yo, relax.
Hey, yo, chill. And his OnlyFans, don't get it twisted. It's nothing but his bald head. There has to be a bald head OnlyFans, right? Like, they got feet ones, but it has to be
feel
bald
like
head.
there's a fetish for everything, so I'm sure there is.
Elbow.
I saw this post today. It was like, why did Michael Jackson touch everyone's bald head? And no lie, there was like 15 slides of him touching people's bald heads. I was like, damn, I never, it's not something you thought about, but he was all up on them.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next week I would love for you to take a second and give us some sports news. I know LeBron James is still undecided, which I don't get why.
James.
Why? I mean, I get it. He's still he averages probably 23, 25 points a game still at 41 years old. Like it's impressive, but it's also like, dog, like you've been in the league for 50 years. Like, all right, pick a team already. Like,
yeah. I think maybe Miami. I think maybe Golden State.
Cleveland, right? Like Cleveland is the only answer, right?
Cleveland. No.
Why
not?
No.
He doesn't want to play with Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. He would like to see the ball at some point. You know what I mean? Those two guys, he's not seeing that thing. I think Miami's an option. Giannis down there now. Bam. They need someone else that can score when needed. Or
do you think Giannis could suppress his fandom though? I don't think he can. I think, he loves LeBron so much. I don't think he can suppress.
Oh, you mean him? Oh, yeah, he could to win a championship. Yeah, of course.
Okay,
Giannis is a pro, man. He's good. He's that. They just need someone else in Miami because the rest of the roster is pretty slim pickings there. So adding LeBron to that, and Pat Riley kind of alluded to it when they were doing the Giannis intro press conference, and he's like, we landed this big plane, we got one more to land. And it was like, oh, but Golden State's calling too, man.
I would hate him in Golden State.
It just feels like the old guy, like the Expendables. Remember the movie Expendables? Like, these guys were all badasses, and now they're just kind of, minus Steph. Steph's still great. All these dudes are kind of past their prime now, but still LeBron. Like, I hope what do they call them? LeBron sexuals. Don't take this the wrong way, but he is past his prime. But he's still a top 25 player in the league.
LeBron sexuals shouldn't be excited about Golden State because they won't win a chip with him there. Yeah. LeBron has won a chip with every single team he has landed on, and he's not winning the chip with Golden State. Not happening.
Yeah, I don't think so either, especially in the West. That's why I think he goes east. That's why I think he goes the MIAO. Hang out with
now, hear me out. How fun would he be with the Sixers, though?
Sixers are a valid option, but he's going to have to take a lot less pay from what I understand.
The dude's a billionaire. I mean, he don't need the money.
Yeah, it's not about the money, but sometimes it's about the money. A little bit.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Would you rather live in Miami or Philadelphia?
Miami. And the state, there's no state tax. They always talk about that. No state tax, but yeah, Miami. It's beautiful.
Yeah. What's it called? South Beach? Bringing the heat. I would if I'm Bron James, I would go to Miami. I'd have fun with the young Giannis Antetokounmpo, let him get another ring. Bam. Hey, whatever. What was the? And we're gonna wrap this up, man. This ain't the Will Wonder corner just yet for sports, but I do want to know what I seen this thing online that Bam and Tyler Hero had drama on the exit.
Yeah, apparently he socked him. Bam punched Tyler in Vegas. Some shit talking was going back and forth. Yeah, I don't know. I don't dive into those type of things because that's more like gossip. You know what I mean? But that's what I read.
Come on, man. When Jordan Poole got punched, you definitely was like, what?
Well, I was shocked by it. I was
You
like,
seen
damn,
it.
Draymond's an asshole. Like, no matter what that dude said, you can't be just knocking someone out at practice.
If we would have got the footage of Michael Jordan doing that to Steve Kerr, though, man, that would have went viral. Like, we needed to.
Yeah, but he didn't knock him out, though. He socked him in the chest. And then Steve was like, what's up? You know, which earned Michael's respect.
Allegedly.
Well, they both tell it that way. Actually, everyone tells it that way.
Yeah.
So.
All right. I was gonna mention something else about sports, but then I totally. Oh no, not sports. You're a horror guy. The new Friday the 13th in Nightmare on Elm Street, right?
Friday the 13th is a series on Peacock, I think.
Yeah.
And Nightmare is like in the works. But Nightmare, they say this all the time. Oh, new Nightmare's in the works. New Nightmare, and then like something falls off. So I don't get excited until like they're actually like filming it. But yeah, the Nightmare or the Friday the 13th prequel series, Crystal Lake something, should be on Peacock at some point in the fall, I think.
Yeah.
But the Nightmare on Elm Street thing, I'm always excited. But also, it's so hard, dude. Who do you put as Freddy Krueger? Like Robert Englund killed it, and then they tried to put what's his name? No, I don't even remember the dude's name. Jackie Earl Haley as, and that one was kind of creepy. It went way too into how he was like messing with the kids. It's fucking gross. But
they'll probably cast what's his name? Shamalama Ding Dong. What's his name? Tim Shamalama Ding.
Shamalama Ding Dong.
Yeah, what's his name? Tim Chalamet. Shamalama Ding Dong.
Oh, Timothy Chalamet. Chalamet. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm open to it though. I could play Freddy. I'm bald. I'm taller. You know what I mean? Brawlic, but not too brawlic.
I think you'd be more of a Jason kind of figure.
No, I was Freddy. 2010.
No, I'm saying like
Shawnee
Boy
Will Wonder mixtape. I was Freddy. Okay.
All right, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Halloween Massacre. Oh, 2011. Sorry. Friday the 13th, and guess who's playing Jason? That was Shawnee. Hold on, you better hold on to your teddy. Nightmare on Elm Street, I guess who's playing Freddy. Wonder.
You, Nikki, because nobody messes with you no more.
Oh man, what a fall off there. That's a whole other thing though. But yeah, hey, let's let these people go.
All right, yeah, we'll wrap it up again. Figure the number 4 pod on Instagram. Follow us, YouTube, all that good stuff. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Pow, pow, pow. And tell us about the brackets. Did you like the bracket? Do you think Taker should have took the cake? Let us know. Peace.